In today's episode of Channel 7 News, we give an in-depth look at some of the various clubs and classes offered at Rose Hill High School.
And later, Charlie Black catches up with record-breaking cross-country runner who dominated at regionals. Stay tuned because Channel 7 News starts now.
Good morning and welcome to Channel 7 News for Tuesday, October 29th. I'm Tegan Belcher.
And I'm Sydney Lacoste. There recently has been some disconnect between the school's student council and administration over certain issues. Dakota Morgan looks into the relationship between the two entities and what measures are being taken to have a more cohesive relationship.
We're all familiar with the idea of student council, but what are the powers of STUCO, and what do their positions entail? STUCO advisor Becky Evans gives us a look into the matter.
My name is Mrs. Evans, and I am the STUCO advisor, and FACS teacher, and FCCLA advisor. I don't know about power. They have responsibility. Whenever they have ideas or other students have ideas, their responsibility is to go to the administration and see if it's a possibility, what guidelines we would need to follow, that type of thing. So I don't think power is the right word. I would say responsibility.
Conflict with student council powers and administration in recent years has led to some discourse around STUCO power. Student body president Zane Labidi gives us the details.
I'm Zane Labidi, student body president. STUCO gets to decide what we want to do for the student body.
Labidi continues in telling us what exactly administration has to do with student council business.
Most things, everything we do has to be approved by administration. You know, sometimes we disagree on what we should be able to do. Administration sometimes says it doesn't matter. We don't think that's right, so.
Labidi goes on to provide a potential solution for his problem.
I believe we should have more, not in the sense that we overrule administration all the time, but in the sense that it's more of a freedom for the student body to do what the students want, how the students want to do it. And I think that just overall allows for more school spirit, fun activities, and it kind of allows STUCO to break out of the status quo or the norm that we often fall into, doing the same fifth quarters, doing the same game themes, spirit themes, because that's often sometimes easier to do because it's easier to get approved.
In an email to Rocket Productions, Andover High's STUCO advisor Rachel Nilbing states, "The Andover High School Student Council has the power and responsibility to create new activities to drive student involvement, be the liaison between administration and student body, and listen to the students to help create change for benefit of all students. They hold many other powers that she goes into detail in the email, as well as stating that they support the activities and create opportunities for community service and work to make AHS the best place to go to school." Regardless of any actual conflict, it would appear that the primary function of student council is to act more as mediators than anything between the administrative office and the student body. Student council is doing their best to get everything they can approved and is doing very well so far. Dakota Morgan, Channel 7 News.
Coming up next, there are several clubs at Rose Hill High School that many don't know much about. We will introduce you to Scholars Pool, Robotics, and Green Club after the break. Stay with us.
Fake news is just, I can't even describe. There are no words for how complex it is.
Fake news. It's like Earth, just so full of life.
Fake news changed my life in a way nothing else ever could.
Fake news, it's like the second coming of Sean Smith and Micah Streeter.
Fake news is like John Wick, man.
Fake news is like the cosmic force of the universe just pushing against and creating fake news.
From children's books to encyclopedias, the Rose Hill Public Library collection has everything you need to expand your mind. The library, which has been a part of Rose Hill's history for more than a decade, hosts an abundance of special events such as their Monday Story Times. If you want to expand your mind and relax while doing it, check out the Rose Hill Library at 306 North Rose Hill Road between the hours of 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, or 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. For more information, visit their website or call 316-776-3013.
It might not seem like it, but there is an intense preparation process before the cameras go on for Are You Serious?
Shirts Plus has been in business for over 30 years, helping locals with all their shirt needs. Shirts Plus is known for top-notch quality designs that they make, and their top priority is to make sure you and your team have the best looking shirts out this season. They don't just make shirts, they also make all the equipment you will need to show who you're rooting for this season. Shirts Plus is located in Derby, Kansas at 703 North Buckner, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Scholars Bowl is a competition based on intelligence rather than strength, and Rose Hill has always fielded a quality team. Reporter Jordan Croft sees what it's like to be in Scholars Bowl.
Scholars Bowl is a club at Rose Hill High School that tends to get overlooked. Michael Paddock gives us an explanation on what the club is.
The Scholars Bowl is a trivia-like game where two teams of five combat each other in the realm of knowledge. They will a question will be read and they'll press a button and answer it.
Scholars Bowl meets once per week on Tuesdays, right after school for 45 minutes to an hour. Miss Brooks talks about how this year is the first year with a full team.
This year we have 12. 6 makes a full varsity and a full JV. So this is the first year since I've been here that we have a full both teams.
The Scholars Bowl team has not had any meets yet this year, but they usually have 8 meets per year, which is standard for Keisha.
It depends on if you're on the varsity team or the junior varsity team. The varsity team, when we start to get towards the end of the year, gets lots of meets, but yeah, normally about once a month or so.
Unlike most sports, the captain in Scholars Bowl changes each match. Michael Paddock goes on to explain why.
We will have a captain per match. It will change per match because we have them to challenge a question occasionally.
Jordan Croft, Channel 7 News.
I was like, thanks, Tegan. Early wake-up calls on a Saturday morning. Late nights working on different creations. Being in robotics is hard work and requires a tremendous amount of dedication. I spoke with robotics sponsor Leanne Yaus about what it's like to be in the program.
Robotics is a class and club that creates robots that try to accomplish a certain task. Mrs. Yaus, a science teacher at Rose Hill High School, is the founder of the robotics team and has been doing it since 1999.
So in the middle of September, we get a game. The game is different each year. This year, we are taking care of, after a disaster, where all the electric lines and things are down.
They make 2 types of robots. The first robot they make is a tester robot, and the second is the final product. The students in the club and class have a notebook they write in to record everything that they have done to the robot. She goes on to explain how the robots are graded and what the judges look for in a robot.
Presentation, that's next week that we're judged on. Again, saying why should they build our robot? Why is our robot the best robot that anybody could possibly build?
Ethan Mann has been in robotics for 3 years. He goes to speak about how time devoted you have to be for robotics.
So for robotics, we meet every Saturday. Meet after school for 2 hours till 5. And then we also sometimes miss a couple of other club things because robotics is pretty much a full-time thing. I plan on being in robotics till my senior year. We use everything as handmade. Everything we start from scratch, just piles of wood, some screws.
Sydney Lacoste, Channel 7 News.
Do you know the name of the club that comes by to pick up recycling every few weeks? Green Club would be the answer. But they do more than just that. Rachel Craddock has more.
The Green Club is an environmental club that wants us to take better care of our planet. The Green Club would like for students to join so they can help clean the schools, stadiums, and a town more. The Green Club has meetings on a Tuesday every month, and the meetings begin at 7:30 a.m. in Miss Tilton's room. Tilton and Mr. Gear are sponsors. The president of the club is Jacob Willingstein.
Take care of your environment. We go around and we'll go to the football stadiums and we'll clean up the trash bins and recycle them. And we'll do little projects with like water bottles and everything like that, just to be able to be more friendly with the environment.
Some of the projects that the Green Club are working on are redirecting the courtyard.
We want to be able to take the courtyard and we want to really make it beautiful looking, like add a lot of really cool flowers in there and just really make it enjoyable, I guess, around there, and just nice environment. When I started going, there was maybe about 6 kids, but only about 3 or 4 would show up and popularly, like in attendance and everything. And now this year, we meet in Miss Tilton's room, and the classroom's pretty much full with a few kids standing. So.
Green Club has only been around for a little while, but some of the projects that they do are clean stadiums after games, collect trash and recycling bins on every Friday, and another project that they are doing are redoing the courtyard sometime this year. I'm reporter Rachel Craddock.
Coming up next, Ryan Hill and his industrial technology program have proven to be beneficial to many other programs around Rosehill High School. We talked to some of his students about having their building skills be utilized in many different ways. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
About more and be able to connect with people in classes? Then you should go to the Rosehill Recreation Center, where they offer varying workout programs such as Zumba, yoga, and cardio. Or are you looking for a place to enroll your kids in a sport? The Recreation Center also offers sports for your children. This will get young kids out of the house and learn more about other people and make friends along the way. The Recreation Center is located at 400 South Rosehill Road. The phone number is 316-776-9880. Make sure to check out the Recreation Center to learn more about their great programs.
Just like at colleges or professional sports, there's an initiation process that even Are You Serious has to go through.
So did you see the game last night?
No, I missed it. What happened? What was going on?
Oh man, LeBron just went off.
New host initiation.
Wait! Kyle does drugs. And he doesn't watch fake news.
What? Oh my God!
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! All right, he's had enough. He's had enough. Arrest him. He doesn't watch fake news.
Not again. Get up.
All right, guys. Now it's time for a rap about not watching
No!
fake news and how it's bad.
Yeah.
Watch fake news.
Hi, I'm reporter Sydney Gilchrist. From creating the sets to the plays to building this very set here at Channel 7 News, Ryan Hill's industrial technology program has proven to be a valuable asset to the Rosehill High School.
Hill's class is very beneficial to the various departments in the high school. He's helped out the art department by building the easels, the drama department by making sets for various productions, and in Rocket Productions, he's helped make the studio set. These are just some of the many things he has done for the school.
Well, it's just good to have a shop that close to the art department. And we can build things and make things over there, and he knows how to run all the equipment, so it just works out really good for us. One of the main things he's done and his students have done is make these easels for our classroom. Probably 16 tabletop easels and 2 really good freestanding easels. from the day he walked in the door. He's been very helpful.
The classes that he provides are residential carpentry, intro to industrial tech, cabinet making and furniture design, architecture design, and drafting in CAD.
Mr. Hill has provided us with drawings, with diagrams, schematics, and doing things in such a way with tools and with materials that far exceeds anything that Ms. Dockers and I could do, and really built some outstanding sets, and has done so consistently for many years. Just everything that he brings to it, he's brought us movable sets, movable pieces, and just the way he designs things makes it a lot easier for Ms. Dockers and I to do our job.
His students are learning numerous life skills too. They learn how to help their community and take these life skills and apply it to their lives.
I've learned how to use tools and also like a certain dependence. Like Hill will help you out at the beginning of the year, but towards the end he'll like let you go on your own and do your own thing, which I think is nice because like you learn how to like do things by yourself. I'm working on a picture frame, kind of, and then also like a shoe shelf. Like I'm building a shelf that's strictly for shoes.
Hill's classes are the ones that students can take starting as freshmen and work their way up to senior year. Tegan and Sydney, back to you.
Thanks, Sydney. Did you know that the high school offers a dance class? Tanya Dockers has been teaching the class for many years, even though many don't know we have it. AJ Taylor has more.
Dance class or integrated fine arts is a class not many students know about. Tanya Dockers has been teaching this class for 10 to 15 years, after begging to teach it for years before.
Major in drama, they want you to be a triple threat, which is acting, singing, and dancing. And so I felt that was an area that Rose Hill didn't offer. So I wanted to teach the class.
Freshman Ashlyn Thompson has only been in this class for a little over 3 months, and she loves it so far.
I have grown up and I've always been a dancer, and I asked people what it meant because it doesn't have the title of dance class. So I asked people what it meant, and they said that, so I just signed up. If we do find a substitute for it, then yeah.
Sophomore Tony Beavers, first-year student of Integrated Fine Arts, says she loves it and she continues to do it after this year.
Well, I had Dockers for freshman English, and she talked about it a lot, if it stays going.
AJ Taylor, Channel 7 News.
When we return, Charlie Black has the story of cross-country runner Kirsten Lucent and her record-breaking performance at regionals. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah, Colby and I, we have a great relationship. He respects me, he looks up to me. I'm kind of like his idol.
You think you know more than sports than me? You think you know more than sports than me? You think you're a better free throw shooter than me? You see these calves? You think your calves are bigger than mine? You think you're a big dog? Woo-hoo! I'm a big dog.
Coffee with Friends is the local Rose Hill coffee shop. Location, 1003 North Rose Hill Road. Though they aren't open Monday, they are open Tuesday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Coffee with Friends serves a variety of drinks, such as bottled soda, tea, hot chocolate, iced or hot coffee, and smoothies. There's also many baked goods you can choose from, like cinnamon rolls, coffee cake, and banana bread, and a lot more. They also have daily specials, so come on down.
Do you need a good hometown meal? Louis Cafe offers a variety of great food with great customer service. Known for their award-winning burgers and chicken fried steak, they offer big flavors in a small town with more than affordable prices. Open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day but Sunday. Call 316-776-9005 today and come eat at the best cafe in Kansas.
Car Gary. Fake news can save you 35.7% on your car insurance. Or you could save $35.8. Fake news cured Kyle's depression. If you don't watch fake news, you're gonna get a hemorrhage. I'm Kyle Garrett. Cars! Cars! Fake news! Hey guys.
0.2 seconds. That is how close freshman cross-country runner Kirsten Lucent was from breaking the school's record earlier this fall at a regular season meet. That was just a preview as to what was coming for Lucent. It's only her second year running competitively, and she came 0.2 milliseconds away from beating the high school 5K record.
My coach got me motivated, and then also that weekend before the meet, we went and watched this cross-country movie, which was about a girl who was like not in a good place, and like she didn't really have family by her side or anything, so she didn't have really that many things to motivate her to run, but somehow she became one of the best runners. And she also had like asthma and stuff, so like during the race I was like, you don't have asthma, your family's not going through tough things, like you have so much on your side, why would you be doing that? Your body's fine, your mind's in the right place, just keep going.
To go along with nearly breaking the high school record, Lucent has placed multiple times and recorded a few top 2 finishes as well. Lucent has serious potential to make some noise in the XC world the next few years.
Well, I want to break the school record since I almost did, but I was 0.2 off of beating it, so it really triggered me, so I really want to beat that. And I also want to break 19, so like I want to get 19 minutes on one of my races.
Freshman Kirsten Lucent has made a huge impact on the cross-country team this year.
Well, as a first runner, she always will make an impact because we can always try to count on her to get the low amount of points for the team points. Because in cross-country, we go about the lowest points wins. Sky's the limit, I mean, with her. With the rest of the girls that she has around her, they're very supportive. They understand also that this week's going to be a big week, and it's possible the next week as well with state coming up. So she can do what she wants to do. She almost broke the school record about 2-3 weeks ago, and by a tenth of a second. So she like I said, she's got potential to do whatever she wants to do.
To update the story, Lucent broke the school's record last weekend at regionals with a time of 20 minutes, 20.95 seconds. Lucent won the El Dorado Regional. She, along with fellow freshman Elliot Herod, head to state tournament next weekend at Wamego. Tegan and Sydney, back to you.
Thanks, Charlie. That is all the time we have for today. Be sure to check out Rocket Productions on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Tegan Belcher.
And I'm Sydney Lacoste. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time on Channel 7 News.